We turn now to the Menendez brothers, and after more than 35 years behind bars, they're now making their case to be resentenced to be freed. What played out at today's hearing? Matt Gupman was in court in Los Angeles.
Tonight, a bombshell decision in the case of the Menendez brothers. The judge resentencing the brothers to 50 years to life for the shotgun murders of their parents 35 years ago. That move vacating their sentence of life without the possibility of parole and makes them eligible for parole, but it's a process that could take months or even years.
He sentenced them to 50 to life, which means they're immediately eligible. All bets are still on. The resentencing has happened.
The judge's ruling coming immediately after the brothers, connected by video link from prison, read statements taking full responsibility for the murders, their lies after the murders, the pain they've caused their family, and calling the crimes an atrocious act for which they feel permanent shame. Menendez family members and even visitors weeping in court, dabbing their faces with tissues as the brothers read those statements. Earlier, the family making their case to the judge. Cousin Anna Maria Parole testifying they are universally forgiven by our family.
You have brought hope to this family that we didn't see coming.
And so, David, there are now two pathways for a possible release for the brothers. The first is parole, for which they became eligible today. The second is clemency, and that rests with Governor Gavin Newsom, and the brothers have a hearing for that on June 13th. David.
Matt Gupman live in Los Angeles tonight. Matt, thank you. We turn next tonight to the explosive testimony in the Sean Combs trial. The star witness testifying, his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, seen this morning on her way to court. Tonight, hear her emotional testimony saying Sean Combs hired others for drug-fueled encounters and that she feared he would be violent if she refused. Prosecutors say this video from 2016 shows his ex-girlfriend trying to escape one of those encounters, Combs knocking her to the floor and kicking her. ABC's chief investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky was in the courtroom today, and a warning tonight, some of the testimony is difficult.
In a day of graphic and emotional testimony, the star witness, Cassie Ventura, telling the jury how her relationship with Sean Combs quickly became a blur of jealousy, violence, and degrading, unwanted sex. Ventura sobbing on the witness stand as she described marathon, drug-fueled sex performances with male prostitutes. "I just remember my stomach falling, just the nervousness," she said. "I think I was 22 at the time." Ventura was a young singer and model. Combs was pushing 40 and had signed her to a long-term deal with Bad Boy Records. Ventura said Combs proposed this sexual encounter that he called voyeurism, where he would watch her having sex with other men. She took drugs, she said Combs supplied beforehand. "I couldn't imagine doing all of that without some sort of buffer or a way not to feel it. Sex with a stranger I didn't want to be having sex with." Soon, she said, these so-called freak-offs happened weekly. Combs demanding them so often it stifled her music career and became her full-time job. They lasted 2, 3, sometimes 4 days. Pretty quickly over time, I knew it wasn't something I wanted to be doing, especially how frequently. But I was in love and wanting to make him happy. She claims she felt pressured to participate. "I didn't feel like I had much of a choice. And if she refused, she said Combs would be violent with me." Her voice softer when she described things too graphic for broadcast. She recalled encounters at nearly every one of Combs's homes and at hotels across the country and overseas. Many of the sessions photographed and filmed. Federal agents seizing phones and computers containing videos from the music mogul's estates. Ventura called them blackmail materials that Combs held over her head. During trial, prosecutors said this video shows Ventura trying to escape one of the encounters. Combs seen chasing her down a Los Angeles hotel hallway in 2016, knocking her to the floor and stomping on her. Ventura telling the jury he would bash my head, knock me over, drag me, kick me, stomp me in the head when I was down. When the prosecutor asked, "How frequently was Sean physical with you during your relationship?" Ventura responded, "Too frequently." His attorneys acknowledged, David, that Combs and his ex had a toxic, violent relationship, but they say that's not the same thing as sex trafficking or racketeering, which Combs denies. The defense called Cassie a capable, strong adult woman who made a free choice. And, David, she'll be right back here on the witness stand tomorrow. David?
Aaron Katersky live here in New York tonight. Aaron, thank you. Next tonight to President Trump in Saudi Arabia, getting a royal welcome there. The Crown Prince rolling out the lavender carpet. The president praising Saudi investments in the U.S., but there are questions tonight about the Trump family working right now on business interests of their own in the same countries President Trump is now visiting.